It's Cherie here, and I'm back with another video. This time I'll be detailing how I achieve this style using only all-natural DIY products as a part of my 30-day natural hair care regimen challenge. If you want to see how I achieve this style, keep watching. First things first, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're jumping right on into it. I really just start off here with apple cider vinegar rinse. I spray down like in my previous video and rinse it out. And once I complete that, I'm ready to go in with my cleanser. Now my cleanser for this wash day is actually African black soap. And I took a little bit of soap from an African black soap bar that I had, took a couple pieces, added it to a bottle, and added water and also avocado oil to actually have some moisture and not leave my hair with that stripping feeling. And you guys, it worked. This shampoo felt so good on my scalp, so good throughout my hair, lathered up really well. And I was not left with that super stripped feeling that you can get sometimes with African black soap. So I lathered up really well, got that rinsed out, and up next is my DIY honey avocado mask. I didn't see any reason to change up the deep conditioner again. You guys can see how I created this in the last video. I'll link it here. And I basically apply this and rinse it out as usual. One thing I do believe in is consistency. When you use a consistent regimen, you will get consistent results. When your hair expects a certain treatment and you continue to give it that, then you'll see the same results from that treatment. And so my leave-in conditioner, I haven't shown you guys the recipe for that yet. Now this was a concoction of coconut milk, shea butter, olive oil, also avocado oil, and I believe that is it. I was really weirded out at first by this, you guys, because you know how coconut milk congeals once it's in the refrigerator. You know, it gets hardened and stiffened, and but all I had to do was take it out of the refrigerator for a few minutes and shake it up, and it was back in a liquid form again. And so I applied this to my hair. I couldn't tell at first what results I was going to get, and I really was able to see that once it dried. So I'm just applying it here to my hair in a couple of sections, and I put my hair into two small buns at the back so they could just dry overnight, because you know I take a whole day and a half to dry my hair. Now this leave-in conditioner was really easy to apply, was really smooth going on, and the next day once my hair was dry, it felt so soft. So I'm gonna just let that dry overnight in the two low buns, and the next evening I'm back and ready to style. I've got my spray bottle with my castor oil and water. Also I have my clips for parting sections and keeping them separated. I have the DIY styler with the shea butter cream, and also my flaxseed gel, and my Tangle Teezer dupe brush for detangling if necessary. So I'm just going to take the buns down here and separate and detangle if need be. And I didn't have to do too much detangling because after I used that deep conditioner, it was really no hard task for me to detangle. Like everything just pulled apart so easy, like it was a natural detangler. And that's what I love about using these DIYs. Like I found it so much easier to get my hair detangled during my wash day process. So I am parting my hair into a couple sections. I think it's gonna be about 7 sections. Alright, so to get the look, I'm gonna be starting off with 7 sections. I start each section off with a braid, and when I get about halfway down, I twist that into basically a Bantu knot. And that's basically the same process I'm going to repeat for each braid. And we got a little visitor.
Okay, say bye.
So I do try to get a nice clean part when I create my sections. The cleaner they are, the less tangles I end up having to deal with and the less breakage I will have. I'm gonna let you know about my product application process. So I go in first with the water oil mixture I have in the spray bottle, and I follow that up with the DIY shea butter mixture that I created, and I follow that up with the flaxseed gel mainly on my ends, and if I need a little bit more water on the end to create a smoother section, then I'll do that as well. And I just repeat this process all over my head until all the sections are moisturized, the product is applied, and I end up with about 7 sections. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I wrap my head up in a nylon scarf for the night to tame down all those flyaways, and I'm off to bed. See you in the morning. So it's the next morning, you guys. We are back and we have a little change of scenery. And oh, I love this head wrap. You guys, if you like the head wrap, let me know down below. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling it. And if you are not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I'd much appreciate it. So we are about to take down these braid and knots, I guess. They're kind of like braid and curls. I'm going to take down these braid and curls, and I'm using my all natural argan oil. I'll let you guys know where I received that. I'll add a link down below in the video description box. I'm just going to go all over each braid with a little bit of oil. Argan oil is known to tame frizziness, so you guys definitely want to add that to your regimen if you have an issue with frizz. So I'm just going to do into each braid. I'm taking it a loose, careful not to disturb the natural separation pattern that is already there, but wherever I see the hair naturally parting is where I'm allowing it to separate. And once I get each section completely separated, I go in with a little bit more oil to feel it dry, get a little bit of the oil to my roots, and continue to separate even further. Do you guys have your wooden comb? If you do not have a wooden comb, might I suggest you try it out and see if you notice a difference in the way your scalp feels and how moisturized and lubricated your scalp and hair is. I did a little post on my Instagram about using a wooden comb and how beneficial it could be for your hair. When you get a chance, go ahead and check it out. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're waiting for, but go ahead and follow your girl at Natural Beginnings. All my social media information is down below in the video description box, so you can find me on there and catch me giving tips and tricks and everything in between on a daily basis. So what I'm doing here in the back section of my hair is creating 2 loose twists, just because the hair ended up being super curly after me leaving the braids in for 2 days. It was 2 days a little bit too long. And here you see me just kind of flat twisting that front section into almost a crown, except I'm going to end it with a loose twist, and I'm going to pin that twist up into the flat twist. I did that just to give me a little bit of time to stretch it out, and I go in the top section of my hair and create this cute little twisted roll, and I just kind of pin that until it has some shape and I get all these flyaways tamed down. Now the downsides to not having like a real edge control, all natural edge control, is that I have to do something with these flyaways, and usually I'm not too much of a stickler on this except when, you know, styling is involved. Alright, so I had a little time there to let the curls kind of set in those large twists, and it gave me a lot more stretch that I was looking for, and it's actually looking a whole lot better. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Are you feeling this style? It's something kind of quick and easy that I freestyled, and I think anybody could do it. You could even vary with the flat twist in the front if you wanted to. Just giving you guys a little 360 here. My hair isn't stiff, it has so much movement. Definitely lots of volume, of course, and I really just loved the way this looked once I was done.
So this is the end result, and it's pretty unexpected. I didn't plan on doing any twisting or braiding or anything like that today, but my hair was super tight from allowing the braids and knots to sit for 2 days, so I had to do something about that. And I did get it a little bit stretched, but it's still not as stretched as I want. That's okay, because during my nighttime routine, I'm probably going to just do 2 big twists, maybe 2 big flat twists with the back section. And I might have to redo this. It's a little bit frizzier than I like, but we're using all natural products, so that's to be expected. The only other thoughts, I can tell that the all natural leave-in is still there, and I can also feel the flaxseed gel in my hair. So like there's this like film, it's kind of like greasy sticky, I don't know, so I probably OD'd on one or the other, but my hair does feel moisturized and it is holding, so that's the plus side of that. So I definitely can see continuing to use these products in my hair. I do miss, you know, my over-the-counter products, but it's nothing like knowing all the ingredients that you're putting in your hair. If you want details on the argan oil that I use, you know, argan oil is supposed to be extremely helpful for shine as well as taming frizz. Probably more so if you are applying it to your hair while it's wet, but I will put the info on the argan oil down below in the video description box. And you guys keep the likes and the shares coming, keep the questions coming. I'm all here for it. I'm all here to help my other melanated sisters get their hair game on lock. And that is all I have for you today. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you can continue to hear when I drop the next videos. I usually try to do that twice a week for you guys. I'm trying to get to a specific schedule. Tuesdays and Fridays are my goal, but until I nail that down, I will definitely make sure to keep giving you new content at least twice a week. All right, until next time.